And he seems to think that the old guard would not look at it or scorn at what was happening, but we didn't really do that kind of thing back in the day. It wasn't, well, you just wouldn't have got away with it with the old guard. There may have been a bit more banter backstage. There was a bit more gobbing off. But yeah, he's basically said, it's plain to see. You can call it what you want. It's cheating.
Well, what would you call it?
Cheating.
So what can be done about it? Because I'm watching backstage on a TV with no sound on. So you're looking at body language, you're looking at reaction. He went 1-0 up Joe Cullen, didn't have any problems then, and then Mensah really did start to drag everything out. Almost an ironic celebration when he won his first leg, and that then became, you know, the flexing of the bicep became his every time he won a leg he was doing it.
Well,
but you could see Joe was getting more and more frustrated.
Listen, he's not an aimer, he's a thrower. His game relies on rhythm. He's played Mensah many times before. That
had a losing record to him as well, by the way.
5-4 down.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So he knows all about him. Now, I don't mind playing. So if I was playing Dennis Priestley, who was a slow player, and then he just started wandering up and then walk into the VIP sort of area down the side of the stage, and well, you don't do that all the time. Because there was a set in there when it wasn't working that he started throwing fast again.
Yeah.
He sped up a bit, and then that didn't work. And then it was just the over-celebration, so much so. I think it's the first time I've ever really seen it happen. Kurt Evans reprimanded him and said, look, stop going over there to celebrate. And then he'd wander back, approach the hockey, and then go back to his table.
Yeah, look, you could see it. I mean, I said it, we're doing the updates over on talkSPORT. I said he's old-manned him. He's absolutely old-manned him,
That's
hasn't
a beautiful phrase to use, and that is exactly what he's done. He's old-manned him, and he's become frustrated because his game unravelled.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a tough game to win in terms of standard.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just don't like seeing it. It's interesting. You say, oh, another bad loser. Yeah. You haven't played the game up there, you haven't experienced it up there, what it's like. And when you know, and it's someone you like as well, because they get on okay, when they do it to you, it hurts even more, because, hang on a minute, you're my pal, what are you getting at? Like Rob Cross, on his last start or a double, he pulls his steps back, rubs his trouser leg and throws. He does that all the time.
Yeah. And it was deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, it was ridiculous.
I mean, it's
some points.
Yeah, it's gamesmanship. I mean, that game was only 4 sets. It was 44 minutes.
Yeah. Well, game 4 on the way.
Welcome back to the Paddy Power World Darts Championship, coming to you from the wonderful Alexandra Palace, London. Firstly, would you please welcome, competing in his 14th World Championship, a World Match Play quarter-finalist, and a World Championship quarter-finalist, it's Ian Diamond, who waits.
Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that fucking music, white boy. Play that fucking music right. Play that fucking music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die, yeah. Oh, till you
Ian White, the old stager, makes his way up those alley pally steps. Pyrotechnics go off. Oh, a bit of jest from Diamond White, who went to put his hand on the pyrotechnics and pulled it away.
Not sure that's a good idea.
No. Well, it looks in good spirits, Diamond White.
Yeah, it probably relieved to get through what's a... Well, if you thought Mensah Sulevic's match was a tough watch, his against Merv King. Well, I was clean-shaven when I arrived. By the end of that game, I had a bit of a shadow.
Match Play champion, a two-time European champion. He is the former champion of the world. It's Voltage, Rob Cross.
Tonight's a weekend, I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. Got no reason not to celebrate.
Well, Wills, my myself and Nico discussed ranking position pressure. And if Joe Cullen needed a run, so does this guy.
Certainly does. Rob Cross. Great light work to Cordecker in round one. He'll be hoping to do the same here to Ian White, who, if we're brutally honest, if White plays like he did in round one, it should be a short afternoon's work for Rob Cross, but he's had a year to forget. Won a couple of titles at the start of the campaign and then faded badly away towards the end of the year. And
well, Bunting, it was similar, wasn't it? Around the sort of same kind of period. But look what he's done and what this tournament could do for you. And of course, great memories from 2018 for Bobby Cross, who lifted that terrific trophy. Yeah, he did play well against Cordecker, who could have been a tricky opponent. He's caused players multiple problems in recent times, but brushed him aside 3-0, averaged nearly 91. Ian White got the better of Merv King just about 3-2 and averaged pretty much 10 points lower.
Rob Cross in his blue, black and white dart shirt, 35 years of age, from Hastings initially, ranked 17 in the world, but a player that's in danger of sliding further. Remember, he was in the top 4 earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And he's a player.
And he'd worked hard to get him back in that position, and it's just come undone. Ian,
yeah, all right, go on, you go.
Ian White did make the quarters all the way back in 2014, but he's had a tough few years. 10th meeting between the two. Rob leads 5-4. Not played that much recently, of course, but they do have 2 TV meetings, and Rob won them both. So everything sort of form line, previous meetings, all points to a Rob Cross victory, and that performance in round one from Ian White, it's hard to ignore it because it wasn't nice.
Yeah, not met for a few years. These two.
6-7 years or something, isn't it? 6 years.
Winner of this will take on Damon Hector or Stefan Belmont. They meet tonight. Last game
not
tonight.
a horrible draw again.
No.
Not when you see what's out there.
No, not at all. There's some great ties where genuinely both sides of the draw will think they're going to win, and I think those make for great watches, great dynamics.
Well, we had a lot of one-sided or reasonably predictable games in round one. There's a lot of coin flips in round two. Before we get into the bones of this one, I thought Luke Woodhouse was very impressive. First set did the damage, sort of put down a marker, didn't he? I think he averaged nearly 107.36 in set one.
Yeah, did. He played well. Best I've seen him play for a while in the flesh.
Yeah, yes, for sure. And on a massive stage.
Yeah, and speaking of draws, Woodhouse Gildy. You wouldn't want to have to pick a winner, would you?
Nope.
Can see that being a pick-em when the markets come out with our friends at William Hill. Right, first set then. 3 legs to win a set, 3 sets to win the match. Cross has got the throw. He's on 3-4-4. White's on 3-8-2. And voltage is in the red bit. But only a ton after a great opening dart.
Yeah, be disappointed. Takes a leg or two usually just to really settle and just get the feel for the environment. As Ian White gets one on the floor, down to 3-0-2. Leg one, set one. Rob Cross won the ball out the back, so has the darts. He's 2-4-4, looks for cover. Races back up after it was a blocker to the 18s and comes up dry. Both players already have 2 troublous visits, but look at this for a stat. As in troublous visits in their first game, only 13 for Rob Cross, 31. I mean, I know it was a long match, but wow.
Even so, that is a lot. White's left himself on a bogey here, and Cross has left 87, so he'll be back after White makes a dent in 162. Treble 5, followed by a single 20, and another 5, so that wasn't great from White. 87 for Cross then, treble 17 would leave double 18. That will be his preferred route. Single 17, now 20 will leave the bull. Well, hits the treble, that leaves double 5, and again, there's the trademark rub of the trousers, and there's double 5, nicely tidied up, and a good holder throw to kick things off.
Yeah, that'll make him feel a whole lot better about the prospects of this one. It's always nice when you just get that initial clean out with no messing around. Already Ian White looking a lot more settled than he did in his match against Merv King, which was really, really edgy for both.
Yeah, and you know, look, it's a big game. It's a £10,000 game of darts that means a lot to both players, and that was one where you felt they were playing for the 10,000 quid, and it showed, didn't it?
Yeah, it certainly did. Really, really did. And I think with this one, Ian White will probably see this as a free hit.
Not expected to win.
Yeah.
Come and give it your best shot, see what happens. And that's what he'll do. And look, we all know Ian White. I mean, he made a Pro Tour final recently. He's still got it.
Well, look what he did to MVG at the UK Open.
Yeah.
Gave him an absolute pumping.
He did.
97.
Well, on throw, White down to 210, cross on 304. Over on talkSPORT this afternoon, Sam Matterface will be taking you around all the sporting events. He'll be at Villa Park for Villa Manchester United. Updates with Alex Crook there. We'll keep you up to date if there's any goals, although if this is a quick game, we might be able to watch the start of it backstage, so we'll see. Right here, just messing around a little bit from 210 here. He's got 25 scored, and he's just checking what he's got.
It can happen that you just literally get, your brain just goes to mush. You know what it is, but you've got to double check with the ref.
Yeah, well, he's left to finish. That was the main thing. 167, but cross could go quite low here from 204.
Love a max to leave double 12, and that's on. That's plumb in the middle. Mystic Mason.
108.
Why not? Good catch. 180, first of the match then. Oh, now then, the 167 could be on. The 167 is on. Bullseye for Diamond White. Magnificent. Bosh, he says. Get in there. That was superb. Cross asked the question. White gave him the answer, but it wasn't the one that Cross wanted to hear. It's 1-1.
What a brilliant outshot.
95.
Well, if Cross maybe thought this was going to be plain sailing, he's just been told different. That was brilliant.
6.
I think that's our first 167. I know we've had a...
Could be. We've had a 6 180s or 7?
7 170s.
170s, of course.
Yeah, we had another one earlier. Off Joe Cullen, all in vain.
40.
Well, cross on throw here. It's 1-1 opening set of the match. But that was vintage Ian White there.
I think the adrenaline's still pumping.
43.
Because 60 followed by 43. And he just gave his head a little tap as if to say, come on. I have to say, Cross is looking well.
Yeah, it looks well within himself.
Yes.
Looks nice and relaxed. He's up there on the hockey. Looks quite focused.
Drinking, traditionally about a gallon of water up there.
He does get through it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
167 then.
I think
he can't do it.
I think for him it's more of a distraction thing. He can just go over it.
Yeah.
97.
Yeah, a bit of a routine thing. Go back, put your darts
Joe
down.
needed the drinks table to be about 200 feet that way, and by the time he got back, Mensa might have finished.
To be fair, he could have gone into the fans' village and got himself a bottle of pop. Yeah. And still had time to come back. 305. White is treble 20, treble 18, and treble 1.
Bang in the middle.
Yeah. 70 then for a 2-1 lead for Rob Cross. Treble 18 will leave double 8. And that's what he has. Double 8. Again, just the step back, the refocus. Bang. He enjoyed that one. This has been a perfect start finishing wise. 3 darts and a double, 3 doubles hit. 2-1. Cross leads.
Yeah, one of them, the smallest double of them all. The bullseye.
83.
I just think, though, as great as the 167 is, those 70s and 87s, when you take those combinations out, those mid-range combinations, make all the difference.
Yeah, a lot of the players nowadays, they're obsessed with this 1-2, 1-2, 170. With the kids in the academy, they're not the ones that win you games. The one that lose you games is your 41 to 81.
85.
Focus on those.
Yeah. 3-6-7 Cross, who is now in front on the white throw, end of the fourth leg of the opening set. You're live on talkSPORT 2, Matt Wilson and Chris Mason with you here today. Laura Turner will be with us tonight. Looking forward to that. I think tonight that could be the best session of dart. If you got a ticket for tonight, you hit the jackpot.
Yep.
You've got Littler,
41.
Price, Damon Heta, Martin Schindler, all in action.
Yep. The order of play will be Shindy against Keen Barry. Up first as Cross nearly finds another 180, but he's down to 127, 2-1 up. White wants 292 with the darts, yeah, and then we've got Gezi Price against Plazier, and then Littler against David Davis, and Heta against Stefan Bellman, who dealt with Barneveld very, very comfortably.
If he plays like that again, that could be a very interesting game. That Damon Heta, desperate for a good run at a big tournament. 1-2-7 Cross.
Yeah, it's been a minute for him, hasn't it?
55.
In terms of big runs in big tournaments. Yeah, I think we could see a 9 tonight, because we've not seen one yet.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
81.
Heta, of course, hit one last year.
72.
Bless you. You all right?
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's the Ali Pali lurgy.
Yeah. 20 leaves 52 for Cross for the opening set then. There's another single 20 now. It's double 16. This time a little bit more of a pause from Cross. Now he resets. Double 16. Not found.
First dart he's missed, and ironically, it was for the set.
113.
Well, after the 167, this should be a piece of cake, Whitey.
Should be. Well, is it single? So 93 left. Treble 19. Can't find it.
Close.
Yeah, but in this game,
53.
Close doesn't cut it.
Robbie required 32.
2 16s for the set then for Rob Cross. Why? Just has to move along a fraction. But the adjustment is perfect, and Rob Cross. If you love your darts, whether it's league night, the local, or dreaming of a walk-on anthem, you'll know the right gear makes all the difference. Target Darts are the brand behind Luke Littler's rise. They've been with him from the start, crafting the innovative, high-quality darts that he now uses on the sport's biggest stages. And now Target has taken the home setup to another level with the Omni auto-scoring system. Instant accurate scoring and a slick modern way to sharpen your game. So if you want the same equipment trusted by the most electrifying young talent in world darts, visit targetdarts.com and get on target.
It needs to be magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Littler, get on target. It needs to be magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Littler, get on target.
He's cool on stage. Mensah Suljovic turns him over 3-1. Suljovic waits for the world champion Luke Littler. Or it could be David Davis could produce the big upset. That's tonight live on talkSPORT 2. And then Luke Woodhouse, probably the best performance we've seen from him in that on that big stage. He beat Max Hopp 3-0. No nonsense from Woody. And he safely through to meet Andrew Gilding. Tonight, Schindler against Keane Barry. Going Price, Wesley Plezier, Luke Littler against David Davis, and Damon Heta against Stefan Belmont as the quarter one of the draw really looks to shape up. It's Mark Wilson and Chris Mason with you. You are listening to the World Darts Championship live on talkSPORT 2 in partnership with Village Hotels. Celebrate New Year's Eve at a Village Hotel. Book now at villagehotels.com. Wow, the crowd are going for it here, aren't they? They've just been singing through the break, and they're singing after the break as well. It's party time at the Palace, party time at Village Hotels as well. What's not to love about the festive period? White with a throw, start of the second set, but Rob Cross has been pretty pleased, Chris, with his opening stanza there.
Yeah, so he should be. Averaged 97.38, only missed 2 darts at a double, knocked in a max, knocked in a clinical 87 finish. But Ian White reduced to just 1 dart at a double, and that double was the ball on the back of the 167. But Ian White does have the darts in this second set.
Yeah, he does indeed.
Incredibly, in that opening set, he was pretty much bang on the money of his match average in his first round game.
Yeah, he was indeed. Here's a question for him. Just looking at the draw now as we're working out. This is quarter one. Will Mensah Suljovic behave like he did today against Luke Littler, do you think? If he plays Luke Littler, of course.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I wonder if... Well, I would imagine that the tournament director will have a little word in his ear about that kind of tactics, because what will end up happening, because Luke Littler is so popular, the crowd will just give Mensah pelters.
Yeah, you can imagine that
could end up like chaos.
But to be fair to Mensah, he seems to thrive on chaos. White 85 for the opening leg of the second set.
Yeah, needs to hold throw. It's going to be another dart at the ball unless he can find treble 20. It is the ball. Wow, moved it.
Robbie requires 72.
Options here for Rob could be 48-24, 36-36, or 60 double 6. It's neither. It's a 20. And now it is double 18. He's just found the 16.
Just clicked the wire, and he's missed the double 18. So a bit of a blow there for Rob Cross. White to tidy up the ball. That he couldn't have been any closer. 17 leaves double 4. And tidied up perfectly by Ian White, who does hold his throw. Start of the second set. Race to 3 sets. Cross leads 1-0.
96 for Rob. Great last start from Ian White. He's playing himself into a bit of form here. His average in this set is improved, up over 90 at the moment.
I don't think he won't be worried about losing the opening set of this game. He's been here many times. He'll play his own game, White. And when he gets on a roll, he's still got gears.
Yeah, he's another one of them streaky players, isn't he?
Yeah. The beauty of this format, if you can have a good 15 minutes, then that could be enough to win you the match.
Well, there was a few sets in the King game where he played a couple of legs of dross and then played like the darts from the gods. They just couldn't sustain it.
Crowd loving the action here. They'll be loving it if they're back tonight as well.
Well, if they were facing the board, they might be enjoying it, but hey ho, pays your money and all that.
Yeah, that's it. Rob Cross is on his own throw, but being put under pressure here. Yep. He's only just in front.
Yeah, just 31 in front on 188, so not on a finish. Ian White, 219, single 20. Has to come out of there now. Needs a treble 19 or a single at least, which he gets to leave 160.
Just looking at the quarter one draw as it stands, it was Little or Davis against Suljevic, Heta or Belmont against Cross or White, then it's Gilding against Woodhouse, and it'll be Ratajski against Price or Plaisir. 160 not going to go for a break of throw. Single 5, single 20. That nearly went into 5 as well. Well, that was a pretty average visit from Ian White. Cross though one.
Yeah, still fancy Price to come through that section.
So you're going for Little Price in the quarter-final?
Yep.
Right, bullseye for Cross to level up the second set. Leads by a set to 0. That was wayward.
My feeling, whoever wins that at Price and Little wins the tournament.
Wow. Okay.
Shots on. Wants tops. The 2-0, set 2. Oh, just over the top.
Robbie require 35.
That was a chance for Ian White. Cross 35. I mean, had a poke at the ball. Now he needs double 16 on the outside wire. Oh, this time he doesn't adjust.
And you require 40.
Well, he did, but not enough. I mean, it was right on the wire. So tops for 2-0. Tops he gets. 19 dart break of throw. Set down, but leads. Set 2, and the beauty of that break means he's got a bit of insurance here. He got the darts in this leg and the darts in the 5th if he needs it.
Yeah, this is much better from Ian White. They're looking to get it done at the first time of asking, and a 140 is a solid start. Really good start for him.
Yeah, you don't want to be flapping around, trying to get it done and almost falling over the set winning line. I love that sign there. I called in sick for this. Well, I hope they're not watching. That's not common. Well, that's why there isn't any common sense.
A friend of mine once went to the cup final, the rugby cup final. Rang in sick. Yeah, sure enough.
Cameras panned straight on him.
Straight on him. Got the old tin tag.
Did he?
He did, yeah. I won't mention his name. But yeah, that was. He just never. It was so obviously going to happen. And that was in the. I'm not being rude. That was 30 odd years ago when being on TV probably wasn't as prominent as it is now.
Absolutely. But you've just got to think how many more viewers there was for TV programs back then, because it was so limited.
Yeah, exactly.
There was only a couple.
Yeah, you got the tin tap. 179 White closing in on set 2 here, and Voltage not having it all his own way.
82.
Good last start from White, gets him down to 97. Cross on 250. 2 trebles here and he's still in it. This has got the potential to get a bit sticky for Cross, who started really well.
Yeah, and that's sort of been an issue, hasn't it, for probably 5, maybe 6 months.
Oh, great dart, leaves double 12, hit the treble 18.
85.
Well, he's coming back, and coming back for double 6 for the set. Cross on 192 here, and that's a filthy first start. Single 4, single 19, nowhere near. Oh, that might just be his worst visit of the tournament, that, for Rob Cross.
Yep, agreed.
Double 6 then, and Ian White makes light work of the second set. He reels off 3 on the spin. It's game on at the Palace. The former champion Rob Cross led 1-0.
To be magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Lickler, get on target. magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic.
180.
Luke Lickler, get on target.
Between Rob Cross and Ian White, and Cross, who started well, looked a little bit wobbly in set two. Can Ian Diamond White produce a bit of an upset and get a place in round three? You are listening to the World Darts Championship live on talkSPORT 2 in partnership with Village Hotels, with 34 locations across the UK. Visit villagehotels.com for more details. Big night of darts tonight. Luke Littler, Gerwin Price, Damon Hector, Martin Schindler, the headline acts for the evening. This afternoon, Luke Woodhouse, Christoph Ratajski and Mensa Sulovic have grabbed the spoils, but will it be Cross or White that joined them in round three? Chris Mason, what say you?
Well, this one's just, I don't know. Cross's game just fell apart. 75-82 a set two average for him, and that was after averaging 97-38 in set one. 86-71 for Ian White in that set, and it was more than enough for a 3-0 set win. And if you are in a Village Hotel in Blackpool in July, you might see the boys. We'll be there covering the World Match Play for talkSPORT as always. Yeah. One of our favourite trips of the year.
It is. 1-1 here. Seems a long way away, the match play at the minute.
Will soon come round. We were saying that about the Worlds last year, or this year. I don't even know what year it is, never mind what day it is.
40.
Told you, write it down every day when you get here. Look, it's there, I've written it down for you. It's Sunday. It's also day 11 of the World Darts Championship. Every dart live on the talkSPORT app and on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe over there. Young and old, they're in here, packed to the rafters. Cross, 3-8-5. Got the throw in this set, so we'll throw in the odd-numbered legs.
44.
Makes him the favourite to win it, but it's been a light start by both.
Very. This is better. Two in the red bit.
140.
And then a really badly snatched third dart. And that crept into his game in set two, didn't he? Looked really edgy.
He had that visit at the end, didn't he? Didn't hit any of the targets he was going for.
Drinking too much water. He's overhydrated.
That's your excuse and you're sticking to it. 3-5-1 White, Cross in the ascendancy, and that, to be fair, is a very good two treble visit. When he's good, he's very good,
Yeah,
but when he's not, he's just falling off it a bit too much.
There's no middle ground with him, is there, at the moment?
No.
140. Robbie require 111.
Right, 111 then for his first ton plus out. White took the 167 earlier. This significantly easier, single 19, so 92 remaining. Can't find the treble. He's probably an inch below the target. Does with the second dart.
Very, very low, and that is an indication of feeling the nerves.
He
He needs 170 if he gets a go.
Yeah, 12 for Rob Cross at the opening leg of the third set. Oh, he's hit inside. So is he going double three or is he going to split it? He is splitting. He had a look at the 170, so he now needs double two.
8.
Well, he split it, but he missed it.
Yeah, that wasn't an aggressively thrown dart because he was scared of being stuck on double one. And with White on 170, he's probably thinking, nah, well, it's on. Wonder how many 170s we're actually going to have in this tournament.
No, it's hitting the bull as well.
130.
Loose top, so this double two needs to disappear here. Cross, eyes up the target. Now I think that's a good marker, but he's just moved a fraction to his left. Oh, now what can he see?
There's two darts in front of him, they're like a wall. He's gone all the way right. That far right, it'll whistle past Kirk Bevin's ear and go straight in the target.
That was a great dart. That was a truly great dart. Didn't have a lot of the target to aim at, but what he could see, he hit. 1-0, third set.
60.
I'm more worried about that. He found it, but it was his 21st dart of the leg.
Yeah, I just think for Rob Cross at the minute, it
57.
doesn't matter necessarily what it looks like. He's just got to keep winning.
Well, that was this discussion I had when me and Nico were doing the Mensa Sulovic Joe Cullen match. Yeah, you're right, you've got to accept that type of game because it's got no rhythm. You're not going to play the kind of darts you wanted to. You've just got to play and win ugly.
Here's one for you for the future, not for now. Do you think at some point we'll see a shot clock style system come in to prevent that Sulovic thing?
Yeah, I think so, because listen, the whole lot, the beauty of darts, it's quick. You ain't got to wait long for legs to be won, and if you've got a crowd in, you want them to enjoy it the most.
Yeah.
That's why they introduced it, because the viewers were switching off to the snooker, because it was just, you know, you'd have some players that
walking around the table for 3 minutes looking at a shot. Yeah.
97.
Yeah, it's something that is an issue. I know it's an issue in golf. It's taking too long to complete the round. Look, it's only one or two. I mean, today was the real one
46.
end of the spectrum, wasn't it? It was pushed to the absolute limit.
Yeah, and I can't think of, off the top of my head, too many players that are that
43.
slow, that are sort of certainly in TV darts.
Yeah. Well, I think the slow play, we'll see Stefan Belmont tonight. He's a slow player, but his throw is exactly the same.
Yes.
There's no
81.
change in it. He's just he's a slow player.
170.
No big fish for Cross, but he might get a chance to break the throw anyway. Oh, great last start. 1-3-4 to leave double 18.
Yeah, picked off that treble 18 beautifully, and that's something that he, when he was at his absolute height of his power, as he was so good at.
44.
Well, it was two treble 18s and double 16 that done it in 2018.
And there is double 18, and there's a breaker throw, and it's 2-0, and all of a sudden Rob Cross is throwing for the third set and a possible 2-1 lead. This is a game that's swinging one way then the other, currently swinging in favour of Voltage.
Yeah, well, it's a dominating opening set for him, and then the same could be said for Ian White in set two, won it 3-0.
85.
Now Cross has got a great chance to repay the favour.
404 Cross, 416 White. About to get underway at Villa Park today. Villa Manchester United, updates to that over on talkSPORT.
Who do you fancy for that, Villa?
Yeah, I do at home. Yeah, I think Villa might win.
100.
I think there'll be some goals in it. 2-1 Villa, I'll go. Q 4-0 Manchester United. 1-1 here. But Cross closing in on a third set, or a second set for him, but the third set of the match.
Yeah, I've got a Villa fan that comes in the pub and he's quite optimistic about their form at the moment.
Yeah, they're flying, make no mistake about that.
140.
Right, Cross's throw under a little bit of pressure here. What can he do from 2-5-3? 80 scored. 140 to leave 1-1-3.
Just noticed he climbs a lot on his lead leg, and the trailing foot is raising a lot for Rob Cross, where Ian White rock solid. He's got a lovely action as Ian White.
Yeah.
White's got longevity.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that. Well, also that back leg's getting Richie Burnett-like, but it's starting to move a lot. However, double 18 for the set, and a 2-1 lead for Rob Cross. Right in the middle, he liked that one. He enjoyed that, Ian White. Got to win the last 2 sets of the match if he's going to progress to round 3. Voltage on target with a ton plus out.
Yeah, much better set. Nice, clean way to win it. It was a 15-dart hold in the end, and his throw was under pressure a little bit there. Well, certainly his throw in that particular leg, but handled it beautifully, and he will enjoy this now because there's no interruptions.
Yeah, he can get it done here and now. It's the second max of the match, and it goes the way of Voltage, the number 17 seed here. And Ian White needs to get busy.
140.
Yeah, Ian White needs to score heavier, because when he has had chances, I mean, he's 4 from 7, 57%.
He's been good, but he didn't get a shot at a double in set 3.
Notice the change even more so this year. There's a lot of young fans. There is a family section here, isn't there?
There is, yeah, there is. That's just behind us, actually. If you're looking at the TV, at the board, it's just to the left where we are. But I've said it with Nico a few times. The crowd is changing here. More couples coming.
Yeah, younger and younger and younger.
138 is on here. Treble 19 hit. Oh, single 3.
78 remaining.
Cross has left the big fish.
78.
Not for the first time.
No, hit it, didn't he, to win his match in round 1?
Yes, he did. He hit the first one of the tournament.
Well, it's not on yet. It's the treble 19. Another one of those would have left double 18. 60. Pressure on this for White. First leg set 4. Single 20 hit. Big stops. 1 dart in hand. And Ian White delivers again.
Well, that'd be frustrating for Rob Cross. He hit 180 in the leg, and well, after 9 darts, we're still nowhere near a finish.
99.
Now live on talkSPORT 2, Mark Wilson and Chris Mason calling the action. Laura Turner and Nico will be with us tonight. 4 absolute blockbusters on the way. As Cross on his own throw is looking to level up this 4th set. He leads 2 sets to 1.
25.
And now he's got a pretty healthy lead. He's 130 points to the good, but back comes Ian White. Can't follow the first treble 20.
99.
Only 99 after an opening treble. He'd be disappointed with that. Voltage averaging just under 90. White around about 85. 38% on the doubles for Cross, 56% for White. So when he has been getting in, he's been hitting.
Yep. Nothing wrong with his finishing. Well, from 181, Cross has found a treble 20.
Single 19.
That's okay.
39.
That'll work.
Yeah. 42 remaining. 208 for White. Can he fill it up? No. Wild last second dart.
125.
Well, 125's okay, but this is for 1-1 in the fourth set. 42, 10 for double 16 will be the voltage way out.
Games on the second
Right on
leg.
cue, 2-dart kill,
Third
and we're all
leg,
level
either throw
in
first.
the fourth
Game
set.
Tidy leg that from Rob Cross. 14-dart hold. What is the reply from Ian White?
100.
Remember, it's a must-win set. He's 2-1 down. 1-all in legs. And the costumes this year have gone up another level, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They really have.
93.
One in the fourth set, 2 sets to 1. Here's Ian White looking for a maximum.
140.
Still, no 180s for Ian White. He hit 4 in that match with Merv King.
He hit plenty of 140s,
Yeah.
though, hasn't he? This might be a 180 going
No,
the other
it's
way.
skewed across, hasn't it? May go treble 18. No, went for treble 19.
139.
Yeah, not a nice deflection there for Cross. And again, White slips into single 5, and this leg is in the balance here.
85.
85 scored. No, he's not on a finish. Cross is on 269. White waits on 176. 2 trebles here gives Cross a sniff of a break. Not found one, and now he's got to hit treble 20 to leave the big fish. Can't find it. 176 is significantly reduced by Ian White's first 2. 80 scored.
Yeah, and his treble 20 skewed across, so he had to try and find the right corner. Just misses out, but he has left 76, and as you rightly pointed out, Mark, his finishing has been very, very tidy.
92.
Yeah,
In here
well,
requires 76.
Cross is on 118. 76. Single 20, so 16 will leave tops. This is a massive dart. 2-1 lead in the fourth set. Doesn't
56.
find it. Now a nervy few seconds here for White. Voltage has already had a 113. He's now looking at a 118. Hits the treble 18. And that leaves him
Well, we
64.
talked about this shot yesterday.
And that's exactly what happened.
68.
Going for the 14, it's single 11. That happened earlier on today, didn't it?
I think it was last night. Or was it today? I don't know.
Well, here's double 10 for White for 2-1. He's inside it, and he's way over double 5, but adjusts beautifully. White holds his throw. Got a bit nervy at the end. But yeah, it's ironic that the 118, you hit the treble 18, you still need another treble.
Yeah, or you got to hit the
Or
14.
you're going bull.
And you got to go for the smallest target, where if you start on the treble 20 and you hit it, then you got the option of 18 tops, of course. And if you hit the 20 and it's a good guide, you got the option of treble 20 and double 19.
100.
Yeah, it's a puzzling way. A puzzling way. Well, it's 2-1 in sets to Cross, 2-1 in legs to White.
134.
Cross on throw, looking to level up the set and maybe try and break for the match at the
Yeah.
end of the set.
Yeah, because Ian White will be under massive pressure, of course, to hold to take us to a fifth set, or he's out.
35 scored by White. This is nice from Voltage.
180.
Well, in spells, he has looked $1 million. Well, it's £1 million, isn't it, this year?
Yeah. Well, Damon Hector or Stefan Belmont await the winner of this one. They'll play tonight. Final game on. Can Belmont
123.
repeat his
Robbie
Barney
Maguire,
histrionics?
And if they're watching this, which they probably are, looking at what kind of form Rob's in, they'll not be too scared, will they?
Well, he's got double 18, missed it twice. He'll be back because White is a million miles away on 2-4-3 at the moment.
Yeah, and then Rob's got to make his mind up now. Is it 2 for double 8, 10 for double 4, or straight at it?
83.
I think
Robbie
he'll split
requires
this.
80.
Let's see what he does. There's the 10. Where's the double 4? Wipes the trouser, hand on the trousers. It's
Gets
double
on the
4.
leg, up, cross.
He's splitting, he hit.
Leg, Ian
and now he's one away from the match, but he's going to have to break throws. So this is massive. It's game over, or we're all level at 2-2.
And he has been good in this set. Is it 2-1-8, isn't it? His 2 holds of throw have been completed in 14 darts. It's a strong set. He's averaging 102.5 in this set.
Yes. Only 60 for White. 80 scored in 2 for Cross. Can he find a treble? No, but it's a ton.
And again, it's just about putting pressure on your opponent and trying to force an error out of him.
81.
Ian White is struggling here. 360 left, 401 for Cross, but Cross is at the hockey now, just under the treble, so a run down for 19s, doesn't find it, but does find treble 18, last dart in hand. That just gives him a dart breathing space. White now, the pressure growing, he's got to win this leg or he's out of the match.
Yeah, Cross just chipping away. But Ian White finds his 60 and then strays left again, but does recover. What a turn, because he was under it there. 2-2-5 White. Cross from 308, starts on the treble 18, hits it, follows it. Can he fill it?
426.
Not quite, but it's a good visit. White got 2 goes at 2-2-5. Single 20 goes running for cover. That's a nice treble 19. Can he slide one alongside it? He does. That's a good visit from Diamond White.
Was after the opening dart. It's down to 91 to save the match. Treble 20 in it. A beautiful life for Rob, that. And then he ends up with a ton.
82 left, but for a level match, Ian White is looking at 91. Treble 17. Oh no, he went the bull route and he's hit single 4.
He's gone old school because he's thinking to himself, at least I'll get a dart. I had this discussion with Nico earlier on a 92 out, and I said, you got to go bull, surely. It was in this similar kind of situation. He went, nah, treble 20. Well, it would be bull here for Rob Cross, and he gets it.
2 match darts at double 16 for Voltage. Double 8, 1 left. White waits on 52. Well, it wasn't vintage from...
A couple of 180s in there, an average in that set of 102.04. The worry is the match.
Silovic ran out 3 legs on the spin to lead 2-1, and then won the last set to win it by 3 sets to 1. Luke Woodhouse, he didn't hang around, did he? Beat Max Hopp in straight sets, 3-0. He won it in the end, only dropping 1 leg in the process. And we've just seen Rob Cross wrap up victory with that double 16 to make it through to round 3. We'll be back on talkSPORT 2 tonight and on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. We've got the Darts Show special. Dan Dawson speaking to the legendary referee that is Russ Bray. But let's just have a quick look, Chris. 2 tonight then, and well, if you've got a ticket for tonight, you've hit the jackpot. Martin Schindler against Keane Barry. Gerwin Price, former champion, takes on Wesley Plaisir, who is a real serious player. Then the world champ himself, Luke Littler, takes on the Welshman David Davis, who won on debut here at the Palace. And then it's Damon Heta against Stefan Belmont. Belmont, who blitzed Barney in round 1. Heta with a bit of pressure on him to get a big TV run going. No better place to do it than here at the Worlds. What are you expecting tonight, Chris?
I think Schindler just have a little bit too much for Keane Barry, whose career has stalled a bit. Still a young man, of course, plenty of time, but right now his game's not in that kind of place, I think, to beat someone of Schindler's standing. I think Plaisir will cause Price problems, may nick a set, but I expect Price to come through. Littler, David Davis, that could be one of the most one-sided matches we'll have seen so far. And then Damon Heta, Stefan Belmont. I'm just going on the side of Heta because he's been there and done it. And will Stefan Belmont be able to do what he did against Barney? It's all right doing it once. It's all about doing it back to back.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. We're back from 7 o'clock on talkSPORT 2 and on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Next up, as we said, that Darts Show special. Dan Dawson speaking to Russ Bray. That's next. But here from the Palace, great afternoon for Ratajski. Great afternoon for Mensah Suljovic, Luke Woodhouse. And now Rob Cross safely through. They'll be back after Christmas. We'll be back in a couple of hours. We'll see you at 7 here from the Palace. Thanks, mate. See you later, pal. Bye. Oh, you too, mate. You too. All right, see you soon, pal. Bye-bye.